Why does your heart race when you're scared? Why do your palms sweat before a speech? Welcome to Fight or Flight, your brain's ancient survival system that still controls your modern life. Fasten your seatbelts. We are about to take off on an exciting journey through your brain and body to explore the mysterious workings of the fight or flight response. From icy cold fear to the heat of the moment, we will unravel the secrets of this powerful survival mechanism that has been passed down from our ancestors and continues to shape our lives today. Along the way, we'll learn how to harness its power to our advantage, taming the beast within and coming out on top every time. So buckle up and prepare yourself for an adventure that will leave you feeling empowered and in control. Don't miss this incredible ride. Let's start at the beginning. What is the fight-or-flight response? In 1915, American physiologist Walter Cannon first described this powerful reaction that occurs when the brain perceives a threat. He named it fight-or-flight because he observed that animals, including humans, typically respond to danger in one of two ways. They fight the threat or they flee to safety. But what actually happens inside the body during this process? When you encounter a threatening situation, your brain triggers a complex cascade of reactions that prepare you to confront or escape the danger. First, the amygdala, the brain's threat detection center, activates and sends a distress signal to the hypothalamus, the control center for the autonomic nervous system, which regulates involuntary bodily functions like heartbeat and digestion. The hypothalamus then activates the sympathetic branch of the autonomic nervous system, also known as the fight or flight response system. This triggers the release of stress hormones such as adrenaline and cortisol from the adrenal glands. These hormones cause your heart rate to increase, your breathing to speed up, and your muscles to receive more blood flow, preparing you to take action. At the same time, other bodily functions like digestion slow down to conserve energy. This intricate system works together to help you react quickly and effectively to perceived threats. So why did we evolve this response in the first place? According to evolutionary biologists, the fight-or-flight response is a hardwired survival mechanism that has been passed down from our ancestors who lived in dangerous environments. Back in the day, our ancestors faced real physical threats, such as predators, rival tribes, and harsh weather conditions. In these situations, being able to fight off a predator or flee to safety was crucial for survival. Over millions of years, this fast-acting system became an integral part of our biology, kicking into gear automatically, immediately, and unconsciously when danger presented itself. It's only in modern times that we've started facing non-life-threatening situations that trigger this response, such as public speaking or job interviews. But wait, rewind. Let's take a closer look at what's happening inside your body when you experience fear or stress. When you feel threatened, your body undergoes a series of changes designed to help you cope with the perceived danger. Your heart rate and breathing become faster, allowing more oxygen and nutrients to flow to your muscles. Your muscles tense up, preparing you to fight or run away, and your senses become sharper, helping you to gather information about the threat. Additionally, your body releases hormones such as adrenaline and cortisol, which can give you a surge of energy and help you to focus on the threat at hand. However, if the threat is too great or you're unable to escape, your body may shut down non-essential functions such as digestion and sexual arousal, conserving energy for the most vital functions. It's important to note that these responses are all involuntary and automatic, meaning you don't have to consciously think about them or make decisions about how to respond. Your body just reacts to the perceived threat without any input from you. Now let's fast forward to present day where we face a variety of stressors that can trigger the fight-or-flight response. Picture this. You're stuck in traffic on your way to an important meeting and your boss keeps sending you emails, each one adding more stress to the situation. Your heart starts racing and your palms become sweaty. You feel overwhelmed and anxious, despite knowing that the best solution is to remain calm and take deep breaths. Your body reacts instinctively by triggering the fight-or-flight response. But why does this happen? Well, the problem is that your brain doesn't differentiate between a saber-toothed tiger and a tight deadline. It's programmed to react to danger, and it doesn't care whether the threat is real or imagined. In this case, the emails from your boss may trigger the same response as a tiger chasing you through the jungle. Your brain interprets the situation as a threat to your well-being or survival, and it activates the fight-or-flight response accordingly. This response is designed to help you overcome short-term challenges, but it can be detrimental when activated by non-life-threatening situations that persist for long periods. For example, if you're constantly bombarded with emails and messages from work, your body may remain in a state of chronic stress, leading to various health problems such as anxiety, high blood pressure, digestive issues, and a weakened immune system. Similarly, if you're stuck in traffic for hours on end, your body will continue to pump out stress hormones, which can negatively impact your health over time. This is because the fight-or-flight response is meant to be activated only in short bursts when you're faced with a real physical threat. When it's triggered by psychological stressors, it can throw your body out of balance and lead to various physical and emotional problems. So how can we manage this powerful response and prevent it from harming our health? Well, the key lies in our ability to recognize the signs of the fight-or-flight response and take steps to calm ourselves down. When you feel stressed or anxious, your body automatically activates this response, but you can interrupt the chain reaction by consciously engaging in activities that promote relaxation. For example, taking deep breaths, practicing mindfulness, or engaging in physical exercise can help switch your body into rest and digest mode. These techniques activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which counteracts the fight-or-flight response and promotes relaxation and calmness. By learning how to activate the parasympathetic nervous system, you can effectively manage the fight-or-flight response and prevent it from causing harm to your health. In addition to these techniques, making lifestyle changes such as getting enough sleep, eating a balanced diet, and reducing caffeine intake can also help regulate the fight-or-flight response. It's important to remember that the fight-or-flight response is a natural and necessary part of our biology that has helped our ancestors survive for generations. But in today's world, it's our responsibility to manage and regulate this response to prevent negative consequences. By understanding how to activate the parasympathetic nervous system and make positive lifestyle changes, we can effectively tame the fight-or-flight response and harness its power when needed while preventing it from harming our health. That's why it's important to find healthy outlets for your emotions, such as talking to a loved one, journaling, or practicing self-care. Doing so can help you process your emotions and reduce the likelihood of them being triggered in a harmful way. It's also important to note that everyone responds to stress differently. Some people may become extremely anxious, while others may become angry or withdrawn. Recognizing your own stress response is crucial for managing it effectively. Another way to manage the fight-or-flight response is to challenge negative thoughts and reframe them in a more positive light. For example, instead of thinking, "I'm so stressed," try saying, "I'm feeling challenged right now and I can handle this situation." By reframing negative thoughts, you can shift your perspective and reduce the intensity of the stress response. It's also important to set realistic expectations for yourself and avoid perfectionism. Striving for perfection can set you up for disappointment and increase stress levels. Instead, focus on doing your best and accepting that mistakes happen. Finally, seek professional help if you're struggling to manage the fight-or-flight response on your own. A therapist can teach you coping mechanisms and help you develop a plan to manage stress and anxiety. It's important to remember that managing the fight-or-flight response is a skill that takes time and practice. Be patient with yourself and keep trying different strategies until you find what works best for you. It's also important to understand that the fight-or-flight response is a normal and necessary part of our biology that has helped us survive for thousands of years. It's only when it becomes overactive or is triggered by non-life-threatening situations that it can cause problems. By learning how to manage and regulate this response, we can harness its power when needed while preventing it from harming us. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more informative and entertaining content about the human body and mind. And don't forget to stay tuned for our next episode where we'll dive into the fascinating world of habits and how they affect our brains. Thanks for watching and see you next time.